Hi, welcome to Lauralign. Today is all about standing practice, so if your feet hurt, I don't recommend doing this one today. Get in something cozy and let's get to it. Hi, welcome or welcome back to Lauralign. Come here, Goo. Goo. Gooba. Goo. Come here, Goo. Goo is loafing. Come here, Goo Loaf. Come here, Goo Loaf. What you doing? You make a cute loaf, like a burnt loaf. What you doing? Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. But that's for Goo. Oh, Blue Baloo! You're so silly. You're so silly, Goo. I see you smiling. I love how cats just smile. What are you doing? You're so silly. Alright, so anyways, he was too cute to pass up. Go ahead and get started on your back with our little head massage. As always, I will literally always do this as part of my personal yoga routine. I seriously hope that you are as well. It's super beneficial, as I've been talking about. And then we'll get to it. So start breathing deeply. Let go of the day thus far. So, what's in your head right now? And what do you want to be in your head right now? You do have control over that. You know, we can always bring our mind back to like a mantra or an affirmation. We don't necessarily have to continue on any sort of path of thinking that we don't want to. We can always redirect if we get off course. So with that in mind, settle for whatever affirmation or mantra or song you want today. As you take your little few moments here. So when you are done, meet me in seated. Feel free to take some little wiggles here, windshield wiper legs. I bet you know what's next. Dandasana. All right. After a little time in Dandasana, cat-cow it out. And eventually we're going to find our way to standing. What I really wanted to work on is mountain pose, Tadasana. So if you're not familiar, don't worry, you are. But I'll show you when we get there. My hair's doing something weird, I don't even care. Cat-cow, hero's pose, child's pose, baby cobra, whatever you want to work on in this little space here to get you ready to go from here to down dog to standing. Down dog in your own time. I usually prefer to walk my hands back to my feet. I'm probably going to discover that I did not push my keyboard in once again. Did I? Nope. At least not all the way. You can do a little forward fold here first, if you like. Bending your knees as much as you need to. You really want that belly to come to the thighs, so if you can bend all the way over with a straight leg, then so be it. But as long as your belly comes to your thighs. Make your way to standing as slowly as you want. And ta-da! We're in Tadasana. So Tadasana is literally just standing, essentially. For me, this is something that I've been working on, especially because of my neck and spine issues causing balance issues. I'm hoping you guys will see a video before I post this one about what I'm talking about, and if I do manage to get that out, I will link it above and in the comments. But I digress. It's always nice to come back to what you consider center. So you want to be able to feel like you're pressing into all four corners of your feet, both of them. You can lift your toes to test that out. You can almost feel this lifting of the knees and activation in the quads when you do so. And it causes you to feel super solid. Like nothing's gonna knock me over. I mean, like it probably actually would knock me over, but I feel like nothing can knock me over. You know what I mean? Anyways, hands can come wherever you like. You can do a little namaste hands here for balance. You can always stick a block between your legs, as I have done in many practices before this one. But I do not want to interrupt what I've got going on here to grab my block just to show you guys, so you can do it if you like, and you will feel an instant lifting of the knees and the activation of the quads that we were just talking about. Just make sure you press your thighs together. What I really want to work on is being able to stand normally, just as I'm going about my day, stand and walk normally without creating extra tension in my body. We don't always get to slow down and think about things, so it's nice to just, whenever you do get a break during your day, going about your day, doing your job, if you ever get a break to just stand for a second and practice Tadasana, highly recommend. Or better yet, if you have actual breaks, then good for you. Bring a yoga mat to work and just lay down for a second and do an episode of my personal yoga practice during your breaks, whatever. I used to do, when I had a desk job, I would do that. I would bring my yoga mat, put it in my office. It was nice. This is a practice to stay pretty much super still for so long. So if you're like, wow, I don't know how you're still standing there like that, honestly, practice. And a certain energy level. Wow. Ooh. But by all means, if you have had enough, you can go to some sort of resting pose, so child's pose, or go on your back. I'm really not going to do much else besides this and some twisting, and then Shavasana. Some tips for standing like this, with your back remaining upright. If you work on your erector muscles in your mid-back, you can start to massage those out. I know I really wasn't using mine at all until like these last maybe, I don't even know, 3-4 months that I've been doing these video recordings. That's when I really discovered how useless mine were, and they are responsible for holding your upper back up, so they're super important. But you can feel, as I've been working on my core, I can feel an activation of the core when I'm standing like this. And that's also assisting my erector muscles in keeping my back straight and upright. Goo. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and transition now to child's pose for a minute, and then the back for some twisting and Shavasana. So that's pretty much all she wrote for today. Like when I said standing pose, I literally meant it. But it's always nice to just take the time to work on this for a little bit, see where I'm at now, and I'm really making a difference. I only wish that I had a better before and after for you guys, because it probably seems like I've been doing the same things this whole time, but the difference to me has already been staggering, and let alone now versus last year or the year before. I believe this is my 3rd year now of doing yoga pretty much daily, if not daily, definitely weekly, which is awesome because I am really bad at keeping up habits, good habits. Anyway, I found myself in this weird squatting thing. It feels pretty good, so I'm just gonna stay here for a second. Good ol' supported child's pose, here I come. And then twisting in Shavasana. All right. Let's roll on over to our backs. Actually, before we do so, if you already have, that's fine. Go ahead and start twisting. But if you have not and you would like to take a seated twist, I'm just going to do a bent leg. Same thing we've been doing here lately. Oh, Squarly. I wish I could show you guys how adorable this cat is being right now. She's a big girl, right? A big floofy girl, and she's like rolling over to show me her whole belly. Head upside down, looking all crazy and cute. All right, to center and then other side. Come here. Oh, I think she's gonna come here. Come on, Maggie. Oh, she heard me. Maggie. Hi, pretty girl. Are you being silly and cute? Just kidding. You're always silly and cute. All right. Twisties and Shavasana. Here we go. I'm just gonna do super basic today. Whatever kind of twist you want, or you can follow my lead, legs stacked here. Not trying to give a lot of guidance today, to be honest. Some days I'm just like, I'd rather just focus on the sensations. I feel like I talk about the same things. We're doing pretty much the same type of poses at the beginning and at the end every single video. So some of them might not have as much guidance. Coming back to center. Same thing on the other side. And back to center, and then we are in Shavasana. So your version of Shavasana may or may not include your knees bent towards themselves, just like mine. Either way though, whatever kind of Shavasana you end up in, make sure it's a cozy one. Stay here for a few minutes if you can. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I thank you for joining me on this journey. Peace.